Several social analysts I spoke to refused to comment on the Oscar trial, saying there are more pressing matters in South Africa at the moment. But ordinary South Africans have become overnight legal experts, and everyone has an opinion, particularly those who once regarded the Paralympian as a role model and national hero.
I'm really hooked on the Oscar trial. I've been following it since day one, and it's very interesting.
I have been following it, but not every day. I do believe the media has already found him guilty and has persuaded the general public also for a guilty verdict. But generally I don't watch it, just the catch-ups.
Because Oscar's such a high-profile person, it was a very cool thing. We don't know what happened. We're listening to his version of events. It sounds interesting. Barry Rue has everybody gripped, so we're just trying to see what exactly is going to happen. I think it's overdone a bit. I mean, having a channel for it is just, I think, overboard. But, I mean, news is news, and that's what people want to see. Oscar's big money, and people are talking about it. People everywhere in the world are talking about it.
Up until this murder case of his last year, I, to a certain degree, also looked up to him. I'm not a big sports person, but he stands out a lot, so you can't help but noticing him, you know. And now, when you're listening to these court cases, hearing what is going on, his attitude towards his girlfriend and his ex-girlfriend as well, that is quite shocking, you know. And I can't help but notice a lot of arrogance coming through in him, you know.
We look up to Oscar as like a role model, and unfortunately, my view has changed of him. My view has really changed. Because Oscar is such an important figure in South African sport. The world is watching him. The world is watching it. And everybody is waiting for him to actually take the stand.
There's great anticipation as the world waits to see whether or not Oscar Pistorius will take the hot seat when the defense's case gets underway.
I really think that Oscar Pistorius owes us an explanation. I would think when he gets onto the stand, he must really stand up and tell the truth.
The murder trials right now, which are not receiving as much attention as it should be, I just believe it was just blown out of proportion.
I'd like to see Oscar man up to his wrongdoings. He has to man up. Somebody's life has been lost. He has to come to the party now. The way he fought to get into the Olympics, he'll have to fight to get out of this.
Rene del Carme, CCTV, Johannesburg.